Roxanne, you were hit by the Discover card problem last night.
Oh, yeah. So weird.
Let me tell you what happened. Roxanne, during a commercial break, the last break? 7:15? So
Sure.
how'd you bring this up? You were like,
I just said, oh, guys, guess what happened yesterday?
Yeah.
My Discover card got declined because there's some sort of problem.
we told you there was a problem. So you didn't know this.
Yeah, no, right.
All right, so here's what happened. Roxanne, during the last commercial break, said, hey, my Discover card got declined. And that's when I said, ooh, I've got a story about the Discover card. And Fester, you saw the story as well.
Anytime I see Discover card, I think of one person. And that's you.
I know. Hold on a bit. Should I tell the Discover card story again?
If you want to.
All right, hang on. Here's what happened with the Discover card. Where were you where your card was declined?
I was at Starbucks buying cake pops, and I got declined.
Hold on. What?
Starbucks, but I just wanted to buy a couple cake pops.
What the hell's a cake pop?
It's like a lollipop made out of cake dipped in chocolate.
All right.
They're delicious.
They sell those. I don't go to Starbucks. And Michelle doesn't like Starbucks because she says their coffee tastes burnt. Michelle loves Dunkin'.
Yeah, I
so
didn't
I'm sorry.
get coffee.
I'm not a Starbucks frequenter.
Cake pops are burnt too.
Yeah.
They're to a crisp.
So I got their
They're charcoal briquettes.
Yeah.
They're on a stick. All right, so you go to Starbucks.
Yeah, I got cake pops barbecue flavor. And
What? Oh no, you're making that.
Yes,
Oh, that's a joke.
Oh, good one.
Put in my Discover card.
Yeah.
And
What happens?
it says just really aggressive. Card declined. And
It's flashing and going like this. It's going decline.
Yeah.
Deadbeat. Credit score 492.
So Roxanne instantly says, "Do you know who I am?"
All right, so
that's exactly.
your card
I
gets
did
declined.
And I did kind of like. The girl glared at me, so I glared back at her. Like, of course I pay my bill. This is
Yeah.
so.
The
but
the Starbucks
standoff.
employees
Yeah.
looking at you like,
Loser.
man,
Big
this
loser.
thing's like you got an $8 sale here. How much was it?
It was probably $17.
All right, whatever. Man, what kind of loser is this? Discover card getting declined for $17.
Exactly. So I pull out another. I go,
What kind
okay.
of deadbeat floozy is this in my Starbucks?
Precisely. That's
Yeah.
I felt like a deadbeat floozy. And so then I put in my other card. That works, thank God. And I do have a tendency to think the worst. So I was like, someone's stolen my Discover card. They've spent 20 grand. I've got
Best Buy.
Yeah.
They just bought a whole home's worth of goods at Best Buy.
So I should have called immediately, but instead I went to another store. I went to CVS. And then my daughter and I bought a bunch of stuff there.
Tried the Discover card again?
Yep, Valentine's cards.
And it didn't work, right?
Didn't work. And then the guy, I was like, this might not work, but I just want to try it. So I put it in, and he's like, I think you broke my system. I'm like,
Well, hold on.
No.
The guy at Walgreens is accusing you of breaking the system?
Yes. And so then I said, but no, I didn't break a card can't break your system. Try this one.
You deadbeat floozy. You just broke my system.
So suddenly Roxanne looks like a poker dealer pulling out all these cards. Can I put half on this and half on this?
Yeah.
Well,
And I tried the second one, and it worked.
It turns out that it wasn't you. You were not a deadbeat floozy. Turns out Discover had a problem. Discover card users nationwide reported that they had problems making the cards work, and Discover said it was due to technical issues, and it lasted for several hours. Discover cards, the website, customer service line, this all went down about 2 p.m. Eastern time. What time was your little incident?
Oh, that would have been, my incident was at 4 p.m.
Yeah, so it started at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and it obviously was still going on. Discover responded to a customer on Twitter, and they said that they were experiencing sporadic technical difficulties. And then there was another social media thread that their technical difficulties were impacting a variety of functions. This was a company-wide Discover card problem. So if any of our listeners had issues with their Discover card yesterday, it wasn't you. You're not a deadbeat floozy, as far as I know. It was Discover, not you.
So I didn't tell you guys this part of the story, but I did end up calling them, later in the day, like around 6 p.m. I called them. I'm like, yeah, my card got declined. And first they sounded like it was me. And then
Yeah, you're a deadbeat floozy.
exactly. And then she's like, wait, okay, yeah, there's a little issue, but try back in like 24 to 48 hours. But I go, yeah, I have credit. I have plenty of credit. She's like, yeah, you're fine. So anyways, my point is, they sounded a little fishy, like a little trying to cover something up. I'm like,
I don't know
that's the
that
vibe I got.
customer service person was up to speed on everything as it's happening.
I mean, because listen, customer service, if they know there's a problem, and they did because they put it out on social media, but their employees at the customer service center, I don't know, maybe you got someplace in the Philippines or something, I don't know.
You got Peggy.
You know what?
She got Peggy from customer service.
Yeah, I love when you call overseas and they've got an accent you can barely understand them, and it's like, yes, my name is Sue. Yes, my name is Jenny.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, my name is Elizabeth.
So when I saw this yesterday, I chuckled.
Yeah,
I didn't know, Roxanne, you got the cake pop dilemma, which is horrific. But
you saw the Discover Card technical issues that blocked all kinds of people yesterday.
And I was like, well, this will never happen to MJ. and I chuckled, and I sent it to you because I thought you'd get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
And every time I think of, or I hear of Discover Card, or I see a commercial for it, or I see a sign or an ad, I think, MJ will never have one of those.
I will never have a Discover Card. I do not have a Discover Card. I don't want a Discover Card. I'll never have one. And the reason why
is the Grudge. The Grudge.
It's the Discover Grudge.
The Grudge.
I have a grudge.
I mean, you want to talk about holding a grudge.
Holding a grudge since 1984, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we going on 40 years? I mean,
Holding a grudge since Cyndi Lauper sang, "Girls just want to have fun."
Which I think is coming up next, by the way.
Yes.
But so a 40-year grudge against a credit card company.
I was going to college. I had just graduated my senior year in high school. It was 1984. I was headed off to Ithaca College in Ithaca, New York, in fall of '84, and I applied for a Discover Card because I'm a college kid. I need a credit card, right?
They're on campus, right?
Right. Well, a lot of times, this was before campus. No, this is before.
Okay, all right.
This is before I was on campus. So I wanted to go to college with a credit card. And I apply for a Discover Card, and a couple of weeks later, I get an email saying, "Sorry,
not an email.
I'm sorry, not an email.
Not 1984.
You're right.
Got a formal letter.
I meant I got a piece of mail. I got a formal letter in the mail. Dear Todd Schnitt, we regret to inform you at this time we will not be able to supply you with a Discover Card. Essentially, I have no credit history.
You're a bum.
That's essentially what they said. They essentially said, you're going to be a total loser reject. You're going to run up a credit card bill, stiff us, not pay us. Nope, declined. So Discover sent me a note saying, hey, Todd, screw off. We're not giving you a card. And, well, at the same time, I had sent American Express an application. Guess what? I got my American Express card approved. A green American Express card, the entry-level card, and American Express gave it to me.
Good for you.
Discover said, screw you. So guess what? To this day, I carry an American Express card. The color of my card is slightly different these days. I have a Visa and I have a MasterCard. But there is no Discover in my wallet, nor will there ever be a Discover because you know what? They didn't want to take a chance on me.
You don't even watch the Discovery Channel.
Dude, they took a chance on Roxanne and couldn't cover her cake pops.
Yeah, her cake pops at Starbucks yesterday.
Seriously, what flavor cake pops did you get?
Birthday cake, cookies and cream, and
sardine.
Oh, I hate so good.
I hate cake.
So good.
So that's my deal with the Discover Card. They can burn to the ground as far as I'm concerned. That's a grudge. That's a grudge since 1984.
Is that a threat?